Hey buddy, this is Dan from Valar Morghulis. All men must die. Today we're doing another war recap against Zoo Bombers. This is our War 129. They were, I'd like to say they were good match, but they weren't. There's Go Wipe Clan. Thanks to Rage coming on over here, almost putting up 6 stars on their the top end. OG Tyler, props to him, man, putting up 6 stars. We're going to see one of those attacks today. And then let's see what else we got. Beto with a 99. Man, that sucks, but good job though. I got a 6 star. We got like El Noto putting up 90s. Man, Oberon with a 198%, but otherwise would have had it. Let's see what else we got here. Methodon almost putting it up. Ali almost putting it up with a 6 star war. And then all of our bottom really came through this war. Bo Derek, Monarch, Reek, Jakina Gar, EL, all putting up 6 stars. A lot of these are on fresh attacks. Good job, guys. And then we're going to check out this one attack here from Jeffrey BT. Now, this Town Hall 9 base completely maxed. We're going to queen walk it because the air defenses are on like the outside. And Jeff, he only has 20 heroes, but this base here, man, he 30 heroes maxed out. He's going to law loon it. X-Boy's pointing it up. So this is like a proper base. But it's still kind of an anti-2 concept. So that the Tesla that pops up here actually creates a little bit of frustration, and you gotta like kind of blow the queen ability here to shake some defenses, because just so much damage going into her, and she's not like powering down all these defenses like a level 30 queen would. But she's moving down, and we're gonna put down the golem, just take some heat off the queen, and if the other queen steps up, then we got her hitting the golem versus the other queen, which is a good thing. We're forming a funnel. Unfortunately, we got Tesla pop here, which is awesome because for some reason, I don't remember what happens, but the queen, who's on the internal side, decides to step up and shoot the golem that chased away. So we kind of like dragged her out. And then we got the poison on the Dragloon combo CC. And our funnel is now developed, so we're going to put down the Barbarian King. And he's going to move on up in. And as soon as we get this second air defense down, we'll be good for our Lunan phase. Boom, it's down. We're just coming in. A couple drops here, a couple drops there. Plenty of spells in the bag. And I think we're going to go a haste rage, if I remember correctly. But we got one break, two lavas perched on top of one air defense, and we got to get him across. So he's going to haste all this stuff and just get it on over there. The loons are clumping. That could be bad if we bump into red air mines, but luckily we don't. The lava hounds are absorbing everything. Alright, so we got another nice break, and still dealing with that blower that actually caused some issues on some of our Town Hall 9 bases that we lollooned. But this base is going to be done, man. We have enough stuff just everywhere. Look at that. Going to 4. Really like this queen walk. I'm glad queen walks are working for you. I'm still having issues with them. Just in practice, but boom, 3 stars, man. Good work, Jeff. Alright, we're gonna check out this one, OG Tyler. So Tyler's been practicing Town Hall 10 attacks against Town Hall 9s, and I think this is like kind of hilarious because his base here is pretty well maxed, and he's gonna put down like a go we, which is like 5 golems. I mean, what do you even call this? Just Town Hall 10 attack. I think there's 6 of them actually. There could be 6, but with all these rages in the bag, like golems are gonna get hung up on walls, but when you rage them, well, they kind of like chew through the walls. So I guess that's like his mindset here. So he put on one jump, gets him to the core, and he keeps these golems just raged. And the golems are such a big like meat shield that his queen is just able to hang out and shoot like literally everything in the base. And there's no real cleanup troops. He has 6 hogs in the bag, and he throws them down. Just here in a little bit, he throws them down kind of early. The cannon wasn't tied up yet, so it like nearly kills one of his hogs. But the hogs are gonna pretty much move around this base. And if it wasn't for a bomb that he encounters here in just a second, he would have been able to beat the entire base with just 6 hogs, which is hilarious. But I'm going to go to 4x because this is like a really slow attack. I mean, boom, our golem on the right finally got through the wall. I mean, he's been hammering on it for like a minute now, and now they're back to hammering on walls. Meanwhile, the queen just has to step up and finish the entire base. It's kind of funny that this stuff works on like a maxed out Town Hall 9, but that's where we're at. Without Inferno Towers, things just don't die. Alright, next up is number 12. Right, Methodon coming out from 21 all the way up to 12. And he attacks his base with hogs, and I really think there's a lot of intelligent use of hogs here and funneling and everything. So he spreads out his wizards real wide. Alright, nothing's going to go stray here. Everything's going to push forward, and they're going to go right on in. Because those army camps, the way how they were set is that, once a wizard tower breaks or something like that, the units just start moving around the base. But he sets up a huge funnel, and part of that is to eliminate giant bomb spots. So he steps up, kills the queen, gets the CC down, and the hogs are coming in from the right. He just two-finger dropped them. We didn't need to do anything fancy here. We want to keep them focused and just on the high momentum as they just power through this base. That way we can kind of keep them at heels, and they're going to roll this base. Some of them broke off to the left there, and I guess that kind of works out because the last double giant bomb spot they're going to encounter at such an angle where only one's going to break at a single time. And that leaves enough hogs left on the board to just sweep this base. This base is already done. And I think that was just really, really well thought out pathing, funneling, and that's all it really takes. Just a go-ho, and that's all it needs, man. Really, really good work there. I like how that was planned. All right, next up, Daniel ATX attacking their 15. This guy here has some base design flaws, like the queen's pretty well exposed with the air defenses are just right there. Now what I like what he's doing here is now the expos are down. He's going to take advantage of this, and also the air sweepers are in bad spots. He's going to come in with the most minimal kill squad I've ever seen. Unfortunately, our wall breakers do not open the wall like they should have, but all we're going to do is a hero kill squad on in. There's not really going to be anything special here. The Barbarian King luckily picks up the queen and goes in on her, and that's it. Now, I think he was expecting his Archer Queen to get an air defense here, but it's just not going to happen. So he's going to go ahead and start his La Lune phase, and I don't even think he even needed that air defense, to be honest with you, because this here is pretty much a Penta Lava Hound, and it's not a Penta. There's only 4. He sent them all in, and what he did is instead of bringing the 5th Lava Hound, he's just going to bring in more loons. So the loons are all going to crush from outside in on these bases, and it's like a 3 rage, 3 haste, and everything's moving fast, and everything's moving in, and it's going to allow him to really get on top of these things. He's not even trying to let his hounds cook or break or anything. He's going to send them right back in on top of those Teslas and tie them up. So I think he was expecting more hounds to break, more air mines to fly into him, but I think some of them hit his balloons. So I think he has 1 to 2 hounds still up. So he saved two loons in the bag, and he's just going to use them for his cleanup. And he has a swag haste here, and I don't remember if he uses it or not. There we go. He kind of swags it. He missed the clan castle. I think that attack could be improved there. But good job, Dan. Next up, Bo Derek. She's going to do her usual attack, and I've really been analyzing this attack here. I think it's like a top tier attack. It doesn't look like it takes a whole lot of thought, but Bo Derek has 800 war stars at Town Hall 8. Has been max Town Hall 8 for a while. Pretty hardcore player. The attack is pretty much the same attack every single time. We're going to pull a clan castle. We're going to drop the 2 witch CC, and that's our own, and then also our own couple of wizards. No poison needed. No poison needed at all. We're not even going to lose the witches. And the reason why we're not going to use the witches is because we're going to put on some BK in front. So he's like a little tank. And this little mini kill squad is responsible for the entire base cleanup as well as distracting defenses. And it's really the kill squad is actually the part that actually really kills the base. the hogs are just really there to break down defenses, trip those giant bombs or whatever. And the way how like they're scattered, they pretty much always hop on the point defenses, the number one threat to hogs, like from the get go. And because she used the 2 witch CC, she always has poison available for the skeletons. So like this here is like I really just think this is a top tier attack. Like I don't know what beats it. It would take a very particular base with like a lot of like really sketchy traps. And the way how the hogs scatter on that half circle, like it's really hard to trip like a mass group of hogs, like 3 hogs at a time on a spring. The only thing I could think about is like maybe if this base had double giant bombs like in the core and like everything like funneled in like an hourglass. But even then, I mean, you can't make a base anti everything, especially a town weight. I just really like how this attack plays out, and it's useful on pretty much every single town lay base. And I think it's really crazy, man. Look at this. You still got a huge army of skeletons, 2 witch still up, and it's gonna be 3 stars for both. 6-star war. All right, guys, that's it for War 129. This is Dan from Valar Morghulis. Y'all take care.